What's up everybody? So here's gonna be my new review of my new baby that I just got. The brand new Samsung S9 Plus. So let's check her out. Let's take her out of the box first. Woo! There we go. So there's the baby right there. Check her out. Nice sleek design. This is definitely way better than my old phone. I'm literally making the huge jump from the S5 to the S9. So the main thing that made me get this phone is the camera right here. This thing is amazing. Let's just check out the spec sheet on it. Quick start guide. Yeah. Here's the selfie focus that'll give you the 2 camera, that nice bokeh on the background there. Then you got the regular selfie mode, AR emoji, give yourself some funny looking faces and whatnot. I don't really use that. Wide selfie, which will actually give you the selfie in narrow lens. Yo, so let's flip on over to the other camera here. This thing is brilliant. It's got 2 cameras right here with actually 2 different lenses. We got a 1.5 lens and a 2.4 lens, so it does night photos and dark photos beautifully. It can see more than the eyes can, seriously. So this thing is amazing for that. It's got the Pro mode here where you can actually change the ISOs. You got the shutter speed here. You have tones that you can add to it. You got autofocus and manual focus, and you can even change the white balance on it. All right, so we got this food here that'll make it have a nice vignette on it. And we got panorama here, so regular. We got the Pro that does all those settings. We got live focus where I would actually take a picture with both the cameras there. One to give you that nice, beautiful face, another one to give you that beautiful bokeh right behind you. Super slow-mo. This thing is sick. When I got it, I was messing around with it so much. This super slow-mo shoots at 960 frames per second, and wow, this thing is incredible. See some footage of it, and you can see like everything just slow right down. And then of course the AR emoji again, and hyperlapses, which are always fun. We got fingerprint scanner, we got iris scanner. Always good features. This phone does still have the slot on the top here for your SIM card and an SD card slot up to 400 gigs. So it's got the headphone jack, which is always appreciated because I still use the wired headphones. And then it's got the USB Express here, and it's actually got 2 speakers in the back that have the Dolby Atmos thing, so it actually is way louder than any other Samsung I've ever had. It is actually very nice for the volume, a very bright screen, that beautiful curved edge, it feels nice. So also, because this phone ain't cheap, I got myself the glass screen protector, and I also got myself a nice case like that. There we go. So these leather cases, I've always had these leather cases. You close them up like that, drop the phone, no problems. Never broken a screen yet. So let's check out some footage of what you can shoot with this thing, and let's see how this thing does. What's up? So this is part of our outdoor video here. You can see that this thing actually shoots video at HDR 4K resolution. So with the HDR, it's absolutely amazing. You can stand in front of the sun, you can film at the sun, and you can still see all that dark detail. It keeps all the detail going with everything. It's very, very good for that. Very clean. It's a very good macro lens. You can get actually very, very close to objects, and it still focuses very nicely. So here's a night vlog, testing out what this thing looks like at night. It's pretty good with this double lens. It really does a lot to help with the night shot. So biggest tip I can say is always keep it in auto mode. The auto mode seems to be way better at taking pictures than the Pro mode. I guess Pro is just in case you want to mess around with your own lighting sort of thing, but for outdoor shots, I'd always say stay to auto. The only thing about the 4K is that it does shoot 4K 60 frames per second, but the 60 frames per second will get rid of the stabilization, the automatic stabilization in it, and it will also get rid of the autofocus. So those 2 features will be gone when you go to 60 frames, so I always shoot at like 30 frames with it. You can go down to a low resolution and do 60 frames that way though. But wow, this camera just keeps surprising me. So I'll see you back in the studio. Yeah, so there we go. These videos are pretty sick with this thing. I love it for that, and that's the whole reason why, guys, for the camera, because I'm gonna be doing some vlogs and all that stuff, and I didn't want to have all that tons of camera equipment. So so I wanted to try to do it with just a phone. So I got myself a phone, I got myself a DJI stabilizer Osmo, and we'll see how this thing shoots.